Hey everybody, I have here two of the LEGO Unikitty sets, and these are sold separately, not together, but each one is small and costs the same, so I figured I'd just cover the two in one video and save you some time. So first up, this is the Prince Puppycorn Trike set, and if you don't know what's going on here at all, you're not familiar with any of this, it doesn't make any sense to you. Unikitty was one of the characters in the original LEGO movie, right? And then more recently, very recently, they spun off a TV series based around that character and her world. It's not directly from the movie, it's not all about just the Cloud Cuckoo Land in the way it was depicted in the movie, but it's very lighthearted, very silly, and aimed at younger kids. Prince Puppycorn's Trike itself has the basketball-based front wheels and baseballs supposedly inserted into the rear wheels, it looks like, and those are all just printed pieces, so there are no stickers in this set. Has a couple of stud shooters on the sides, and interestingly, I don't know, it's just a weird little factoid, they came with the triggers pre-inserted. Up to now, they've always required you to put the little gray piece in there to get them to actually work, but these came pre-assembled, so that's kind of cool because I actually don't like putting those in there. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. This will roll, right? And you can fire off the stud shooters, and has a flag on the back, and that's it. Let's look at Puppycorn. Well, this is my first time personally having a look at one of these Unikitty figures with their new design. They feature a Technic ball end piece for the tail back there, which is nice. Good to get those in some different colors. It has the modified 1x1 round stud or tile piece with just a kind of bar shape sticking out for the neck rather than using just a regular stud. And then the piece at the base of the head is new for this series, which has just a hole in it, and otherwise it's an inverted, I guess the whole thing is an inverted 1x3 tile with just the single bar hole going through it to accommodate that, and it works pretty well. You know, it's pretty secure, and of course the face is a print. Too bad the tan isn't a little bit more opaque. Too bad it doesn't come all the way down to the base. And then the ears are a new piece. Those are actually modified tiles with the wider than one stud ear shape coming off the side there. And notice also we get the kind of unicorn horn piece in just a regular yellow color with this, and this is a hollow stud piece in red. So those are new colors for those. This is Kickflip, just a side character, and what you see is what you get. This is really how it's supposed to be. It's a fairly accurate representation of the character, and you know, the show is all just about the personalities of these characters more than their shape and their drawing style and everything. So, I mean, this is just appropriate. This is just right. This does use one of those newer pieces with the double slope. That's just a 1x1 on it. And that's done in the light royal blue color, I think. There's no printing on the back of this. Of course, you can remove it from the skateboard if you want. Maybe just kind of angle it up like that. Yeah, that's a cool look. That actually helps. Not a legal connection, but you can do it. And yeah, that's that. This is Dino Dude, and yeah, he's supposed to be really, really simple. But in the show, he looks more interesting than this, even though I think in the show he's a little bit more simple still, just in his construction. The arms should stick out a little bit. You know, you can see just they have the tiles to represent the tiny little T-Rex arms on the sides. Those probably should be sticking out to the front a bit so that you could articulate them even, move them up and down. And this should probably have some printed hands on them. There should not be eyes on the other side because both eyes are on one side. If you want to change that around, just turn the whole 2x2 brick with the print on it around. But the eyes should be way, way bigger than this, and there should be eyebrows to really add in a lot of personality. This feels like something from one of the McDonald's Happy Meal promotional poly bags from back in the days when they still actually had the bricks in them, so a long time ago. And or maybe one of the old Lego basic set inclusions. It just, they really took a lot of the personality out of Dino Dude here. I actually like the Dino Dude character when he shows up in the show, but this is a disappointment to me for sure. Last up in the Prince Puppycorn set is this box o' stuff, which includes some ice cream. It includes a basketball to play with. It includes a couple extra studs for the stud shooters, and it includes the all-important big ol' pizza pie. Now this is the Unikitty Cloud Car set, and it's the second time we've gotten a cloud car for Unikitty herself, the first time having been from that original LEGO movie series. This is not a bad one. Has the sunflower propeller on the front. You can spin that up, and that's another printed piece. Again, no stickers in this set either. A little bit of rainbow, not a full rainbow for the wings there. A couple of stud shooters, and those shoot out sparkles and such. And a couple of big thrusters on the back. One more flag for this one, and that's just that for this. Take a look at it from the underside. See some of the colors that are used in it. Those are actually pretty cool colors. I like how those all go together, and some of them are less common, especially for that kind of combination. I like how the aqua kind of sets some of the white off, just makes it look a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more fancy. This is Square Bear, or at least a Square Bear, a pink one. There was also a brown colored one in the show. This one also has a lavender colored tail back there. This is supposed to be Square Bear's house, which is just a crate with a piece of wood just nailed to it on top. A little bit sad actually when you think about it, but also has a dish here with some treats, and I can just imagine that Puppycorn would want to get in on some of those. This is Phoebe, who's like half flower, half bumblebee. I like the print. I like the flower piece that's used for the head there. I don't think I've seen that mold before. They might have done it before, but it's the first time that I'm seeing it. These are supposed to represent like arms, so you could pose those around like that, and then has the two little wings on the back, which are just gems made out of or made into heart shapes. They're just little tiny things, but that's actually pretty cool. This one's done pretty well. And then the set just comes with a little bit of terrain, which is a good thing. It's supposed to be a fountain. The one thing that I don't like about this is the fact that the water portion is actually separate. They're not connected together. I would like to be able to move all of this together. So you just have two things, but oh well. And yes, that is supposed to be an apple that is just directly growing out of that small plant there. There is no need to adjust your set. All told, honestly, neither of these sets is great. I think there's one set in this whole Unikitty wave of sets that is kind of a must-buy if you like the series, and neither of these is that one set that you must buy. The figures themselves are okay, you know, the main ones. Some of the side ones are okay. That's not really the builds. The main builds, which is most of what you actually pay for here, are not that great, to be honest, in my opinion at least. They're just simplistic and not that clever and not that fun. So yeah, I think these are two that are easy enough to skip. It's nice to get some of those prints, nice to get some recolors of parts, but there's not enough of anything here, I think, to be quite worth $20 between the two of these. And like I said, I think there's something else in this series that you can get that's a lot better if you want to get a good value. So that's it for my look at these two. I'm going to move on, continue working, and I'll be talking to you again soon.